Morning everyone. It is Friday. As you can see, the weather has arrived, the bad weather. It's been really chilly and wet all night long, and we have what we like to refer to as chubby rain, which is snow coming down at the same time as rain. So you can see the white in the rain, as well as obviously the moisture. Firstly, apologies for yesterday's video. Obviously, you know, I'm trying to do like these 2 days of uploads where you get a nice big video and lots of content. We had more stuff planned for the last, or I recorded more stuff than was shown in the last 2 days, but my SD card corrupted and I lost some of the footage, so apologies about that. It was shorter than I intended. I didn't want it to be that short, but it is what it is, out of my control. It is Friday today. I've got a Toyota Verso coming in first thing. We're doing a Pioneer fascia kit, all of the fun stuff, and then this afternoon I've got I think it's Susan and an Audi A4. This is a funny one, to be fair. So the lovely couple, she's pregnant, obviously has no patience whatsoever. She's got a big baby bump, bless her, and she's struggling, and now she's got car problems. She's not happy, so we've got to try and sort it lickety split today. But basically, she came to see me last week. They purchased an Audi A4 from up north somewhere. It's an A4 with a Bose system. For some reason, there's weird speaker pods being mounted inside the front doors or overlapping the front doors, almost like a leatherette cover. We've got tweeters mounted up on the top of the doors, and I want to say it's a Pioneer head unit in the dash. Nothing else in the car is working, right? No rear speakers, no amplifier, no sub, nothing. Like mid-range and a tweeter, and it sounds bad, really bad. We've got two lots of tweeters working in the top of the doors, and then obviously we've got coaxials in the bottom of the doors. They're Audison, but it sounds awful, sounds really bad. When you crank the volume up, it loses all of its kind of sound, its depth, and it just sounds a bit woolly and a bit horrible. So I spoke with her, and she said, am I losing my marbles? Is this right? And I had to listen to it, and I was like, no, it sounds terrible. So she's contacted the people that she bought the car from. Obviously they're way up north, and she does not want to go drive the car all the way up to them. So they've agreed, because I'm a VAT registered garage and obviously I know what I'm on about, we're going to have the car in and do some diagnostic and see what's wrong. What are you stopping for? It's your right away, you person. So basically, I spoke with the guy at the garage to explain what the situation was, because she does not know how to explain properly, you know, the ins and outs of the technical side of things that I would understand. And he basically told me my job. So he said, no mate, it's because we've had to change to a Pioneer, an aftermarket stereo, that the sound goes bad because you can't like do what you need to do with an amplified stereo. So we've had to put new expensive speakers in the front doors, and we think it sounds fantastic, better than what was in there before. But as you know, once you change a radio in a car, you stop everything working. What? Yeah. So he's going to pay me 2 hours labour today to do some investigating with the car. I've already had a quick look at it, and the amplifier plug in the back was unplugged, which means I'm guessing they don't have the correct Bose lead for the A4 in the car, or they know that there is a problem with the amplifier, and obviously they got stuck selling a car without a stereo and had to quick smart come up with a quick plan, which was get it down to an audio company and throw some speakers in it quick, so that the customer never complained when they picked up the car that it was silent. Yeah, it's kind of like a podge. So we've got that to kind of sort out today and rectify, which will be a fun one, because I like stuff where somebody's had a go and it's not quite right, but there's like a little backstory behind it, you know, the whole investigation, you know, it's a bit of a Sherlock Holmes thing. You've got to go and find a problem, figure out why. So that's fun. So it's going to be a good afternoon. We'll get that. Looks like the snow's getting heavier on the windscreen. We are at 1986 on the subscribers. Well done, everyone. The count is going up. Excuse me. We are getting ever closer to 2,000. I'm hoping we do it before the end of Feb. That'd be nice. I've had breakfast this morning. Had breakfast with the kids. So just going to go to work, get a coffee, start the day, get on with the stuff that we need to do. The Cube is going tomorrow. Had confirmation it's going to get picked up by its new owner. I get the V5 ready and all that sort of stuff. You know, give it a clean, give it one last hug before it goes. Bless it. I'm going to miss it. I really am. I absolutely love that car. But you know, we need to move on in a different direction. But I'm really happy that the guy that is buying it is kind of like a bit of a how should we say, he's a bit of a car fiend like me. You know, he's into his cars and this, and I think he'll really look after it and enjoy it, because it's, you know, stereo's done, wheels are done, dropping, you know, it's just going to be a cool car. So I'm happy for him, but I am sad that I'm going to lose old little baby blue Cube. But you know, hey, onward and upward. But we're nearly at work, so I'm going to shut up, get off. See you soon. Happy Friday, my dudes.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning, everyone. So we got our first one in. Let's just turn down the radio. It's a Toyota Verso. This is like the kind of the next step up from the Micra. And we've got said radio with a fascia. So obviously we're going to replace this section here with that part there. So we're going to have new radio in here, Pioneer, every steering control and all that bits and bobs still working.
Quiet on the set.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slipper.
Oh, what a hot smoking pain in the ass. Wrong fascia. So for now, let me just turn this down. So the steering controls all work. The thing's beeping its nuts off because we've got the door open. So let's just shush that up. There we go. So the radio's in. Obviously on this fascia, we've got that kind of little menage. Now this here on my one is joined, so I can't separate it. And obviously what you can see here is we've got a gap. These buttons need to go in the top, so I need to order a different fascia. So the radio's in and everything's working, but we just need to plug in this thing, which is a 2-minute job. So they can take it as is. I'll let them have the car away, and then obviously we'll revisit this with the right silver bit that's going to go in there. It's 2009. It's on a changeover year. One of them, the separate fascia, exists. One of them it doesn't. We've got the one that doesn't. Genius. Right, waiting on the Audi coming in, and then we're diagnosticking, poking, stabbing, messing with a stick. See you in a bit. Right, everyone, so here is our Audi. Gas struts are failing. We've got an aftermarket camera on the number plate recess. We've got a Bose amplifier here, which is not currently working, although I have just plugged, let's get a torch, I've just plugged the cable back in, but the rear of the car at the minute is silent. So we've got our Bose amplifier there. Now I can't see any kind of water ingress yet. So we've got 1 amp there, but that was unplugged. This is a factory Bose system. It's got, obviously, rear half is Bose, but the rear speakers don't work at all. We've got pillar pod and a mount with an Audison speaker in the back of it, but these on sound don't sound right.
Resigned yesterday. Ministers say it shows the PM's delivering on his promise to restructure number 10. The government's energy minister hasn't ruled out further support if the energy price cap rises again. The Chancellor's announced a discount for customers.
Really doesn't sound good. So up top, as far as I can see, we've got microphone obviously looped around the headliner, not, you know, taking time to put it here where we kind of need it to go, where it's nice. We've got a fascia plate that doesn't really fit, and we've got gapping underneath. No CD changer or pocket for the CarPlay. This is a 160 by the looks of it. So we're going to take it all apart and see what I find, but it does sound crap. And we'll go from there. But there's something not right with this at all. But I'm a bit confused as to why it's so bad. But yeah, it's all treble. There's no mid or anything else like that. Oh nice, got a bit of banana to work with. Lovely. Jesus Christ. Come on, that's minging. Ugh. Right, onward and upward. Right then, so we've got the unit out. We've got a whole host of bits and bobs. We've got a Bose adapter which is not being used. We've got the car's power not being used. We have a separate loom running into the back of the car, and I can see, oh nice, we've got a bit of nice house cable here, some twin core, bit of flux, that's good. Jesus. So I'm just going to dismantle all of this lot and figure out what the hell is going on, and as to why we've got our own separate power feeds and speaker feeds which are running in here.
What in cousin fucking tarnation, Alabama Betty Crocker, Miss fucking Betty White shit is this? Holy shit.
Fronts. This is a peach. Right, back to you in a mo. Let's figure this out. See you in a bit. Right, so we are basically leaving this one as is. We've got steering controls working. The amp is now active. I am going to book the customer in and sort through this shit. And look what else I found. Another amplifier. Bella's Rodney. So someone's done the proper number on this. This is an import car from Japan. So it's had, shall we say, some little oik who's kind of added stuff and added stuff and added stuff, not really knowing what they were doing, and potentially caused loads of problems. But we need to kind of go through it end to end and figure it all out, but I am not going to get that done today. So we've got the radio working, we've got all of the sound system now activated, whereas before only some of it was. So every single speaker in the car is now working. I put a crossover on the front of these because I think they're trying to play too much bass, and that's why the sound sounds rubbish. Steering controls all work, the back is all together. It has some kind of janky exhaust thing as well on it, where it's got some sort of and I kid you not, if you've never seen an Australian pigeon, look at them bad boy welds. Like, I've seen some dodgy stuff in my time, but god damn. So it's got some like loud exhaust kit on it that you press a button and you can obviously control the exhaust note, so that's going to be falling off soon. And we need to go through the car end to end and strip out all this cabling that isn't actually doing anything anymore, because it's now running off the factory amp and the head unit and the front speakers. We've cleared a load of codes on it because there was a load of problems, and I've done a scan with the VCDS. I've got 2 sensors at the back that aren't working, I've got 3 at the front that aren't working. but I'm also getting intermittent faults and shorts to grounds. So at some point we're going to have to do a set of parking sensors on this thing, front and back, and sort the wiring out end to end. I'm going to recommend that we do a full fascia kit and just redo everything, as in stripping it all down, removing it all, making it nice and neat and tidy and safe. But for now, this one's kind of done. We're just waiting on her coming back to pick it up, and then I'm going to have some lunch because it's 1 o'clock, and then box time. Oh yeah. Right then everyone, so Audi's just been picked up. Stacey's taken it away, bless her, heavily pregnant. She's had enough. So we're going to crack on with that. We're going to get some prices on the PDC and everything else, get that fixed for her. But in my best sound man impression, ew! We've got some boxing to do. I know there's something in here that's super, super cool. And we've been looking for it for a little while. So, looks like we may have to have a giveaway when we get to 2,000. So, we have the L7, the L7Ts, which is what we're building the box for over on Ye table saw. So this is the solar barrack, but a square version, and a slimline version. So we have obviously maximum base, but a flat style sub. So on mine, my magnet is sort of down here somewhere, but this is a 10-inch sub, but a shallow magnet, so we can have, you know, smaller boxes. Look at this. Oh, that's a unit. I can feel the weight on that already. Look at that. So it's 2 ohms. Obviously bridgeable to 1, or should we say halvable to 1, and bridgeable to 4. But we've got 2 of those, exactly the same. So these are for the box that we've just started building. That's cool. We've got some normal speakers. Oh, they've given me a set of Bluetooth earpieces as well, headphones. Thank you very much, Kicker. The EB400. So you've got in-ear headphones, waterproof earbuds. We'll do a giveaway. I'm going to give these away. We've got some 3 inches. That's what she said. Some 6 inches, 6 3/4. We've got some 10s, 10 centimeters. We've got another one of the Kicker subs, the square. And then in this one, we've got some Dynamite posters. There's packing. It's a shame they've screwed them up actually, they're quite cool. We've got component set. Some more coaxials. Come to them in a minute. RGB grills. You know where these are going. Yeah, some more components. And we should have Stillwater Designs. I think these are more coaxials. Yeah, the DSC 670s, so 675s. And the 6.5s, 650s. So some stock for the shelves as well, because we be selling lots of Kicker, yo. Now, what do we do first? RGB colour rings. So Kicker do these perspex rings that when you put these to music, power. They light up. That is bloomin' amazing. You know, we like flashy lights, don't we? And then, just into the country, these are the snowmen. They are such called because they have a head and they have a body. And from the front, they look like little snowmen. But it is basically a tweeter and mid setup. Oh man, how cool is that? Look at the build. That is super, super cool. Same aspect of fitting onto a, you know, an A-pillar trim or a dash. You've got the adjustable mount that swivels, so you can get your desired, you know, angle, point of reference, staging, and also you can undo this lock here, and these things turn. So you can not just have them like this, you could have the mounting on the side, and the thing can actually sit up in the air like that. So it was kind of mounted out the side here. So you can actually spin these things round and turn them round where they want to go. But look at that, how cool. I've been after a set of these for ages, and they've literally just come into the country. So we've got a little 2.5, I think it is, 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 mid driver, and obviously a 1 inch or 1.5 inch tweeter. That's about 1 inch, yeah, it could be. Oh, can't wait to get these on something, have a listen to them. Dead exciting, huh? Isn't it cool? See you in a bit.
Happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. My neighbors compete to see who can put up more blinding lights. The kids all wish away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad, I've been bad, got coal that is sitting under my tree. I think that my Christmas has died. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am, but right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Right everyone, we're getting ready to pack up for today. I've been playing with stuff. Obviously we've got the box underway, I'll come back to that in a minute. I was just testing one of the speaker rings that you get. Very cool invention. Obviously you can put these behind your speakers, so once they're powered up they can light different colors, and then you've basically got the black is like your live, that goes to power, and then whatever color you earth out, you get the color corresponding with the earth. How cool is that? Very cool. We're going to get a set of those into the car. So box wise, let's just go over here. So you've seen me time lapsing some stuff today. We have kind of majority of it cut, just waiting on some bits drying. This is going to be, we're going to have a slot ported box. So obviously this is going to be the side. Subs are going to be here. This is going to be internal. So eventually we will have sort of one sub there, another sub next to it. This will sit internally where that line is. And we've got our 45, you know, to allow the air to go round. I confirmed with Kicker, I've got some results off of my workings, shall we say, that it's this needs to be cut here, but I'll wait for it to dry before I cut it, and that gives me a 37.5 inch 2 inch by, I think it's 19, 18, something like that. No, something anyway. That gives me a tune of around about 35 hertz with these two subs. We're going to brace obviously the center. We'll have a partition internally with some bits in it to aid in suspension, and I'll probably brace the port with some round thick dowels so it doesn't expand and contract on this back wall. So it will be a fairly rigid box once we've got it dry. We're just waiting on this, and then I can kind of sand this down so it's nice and smooth, even round over the edges if we want to. But yeah, so subs, port, sides, and then a beauty panel for the front. So this is kind of well underway. We're just waiting on stuff drying. But yeah, a good start. But that's it for Friday. Haven't even looked at the diary for tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to have. Saturday. Suppose we could go and have a nose. Should we have a look? I think it's upstairs, the diary. Oh, I'm shattered today. Absolutely pooped. Oh. Tomorrow we've got, oh yeah, it's a Renault coming in. Nathan, Renault McGann. We're doing a front and rear camera in a Leon, maybe. And we are doing a full system in a Renault McGann. So just to explain what we're doing with the sub, here's one I made earlier, and I use this for demonstrating with customers. So you've got your sub here, so your sub will sit there, air will build in here and then come out of the slot port and then come out here, and then you've got your 45s and your bracing what this does is it just allows that the air is not hitting and then sort of going stop, 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 stop. It's designed to flow the air around the corners, so you're making a flat corner kind of into a curve. But that's how a slot port works, and we'll be doing that with the kicker box downstairs. But we're done for today. I'm gonna get my ass home. Need some sleep. I'm tired, very tired now. But I will love you and leave you. See you all bright and early in the morning for Saturday. And then Monday morning we should have a car coming down for a key, 200.4. So upgrade all the audio internally, bit of processing, bit of decent sound. That should be nice. But if you're out tonight, go steady, be safe. We'll see you all in the morning. Haven't looked at the subscribers if we've changed yet, probably a little bit. But bright and early in the morning, chaps, we will come back. See you soon, bye.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.